Welcome to Unfiltered Hummingbird. I am your host, Camellia. Hey, we're going to unpack some questions, interview some guests, have a little fun together. Come on, let's get to it. Turn special guest from one of my, I consider, dear friends who does such a fabulous job on my hair and my daughter's hair, Sharona.
Hi.
Hey, so I brought you back because last time we talked was January 25th, January 25th of this year.
Wow.
Yeah, we talked about goals and a vision board. Remember, I think I had just come to your place to get my hair braided, and
Yes.
you were doing I saw you had started your vision board, and I had just done a meeting with a group, and we set up a vision board. So I thought it would be so great to have another follow up to see how are you doing. So now I don't know if you remember, but I took a couple of notes because I was like, okay, that's real good.
Okay. Okay.
Back in January, you said that one of the things that gets you through is or what makes you smile and brings you joy is when manifestation happens. So you were doing a lot of self affirmation, a lot of positive self talk, and what you wanted to you had switched careers.
I
You had
did.
switched from dental to customer service.
Yes, a big switch.
Yeah. And you just moved to Texas in 2020, right?
2019, June 2019,
20.
I came to Texas from St. Louis.
Okay, so 2019 you moved to Texas from St. Louis.
Yes, and that was something that I manifest.
Yeah, because you said you didn't tell anybody.
And I did not tell anybody, but I knew I did not want to continue raising my kids in St. Louis. I just wanted, better for them. So,
That's good because you said in 2017 you said fear back made you back out.
yes, yes, I was, telling people about my plans. That's why you never
Uh-huh.
tell people about your plans. And they just was like putting fear on me, projecting really,
Right.
just telling me like, oh, you're going to be by yourself. It's expensive. And, just all these things to make me like, oh yeah, maybe if I stay here, I have help, or it's cheaper. Cost of living is cheaper here in St. Louis. So I'll just stay. But
Wow. That
yeah.
takes a lot of courage because I was the first child that moved from Waco to the DFW area. So it takes a
Hmm.
lot of courage.
Yeah.
And you're right. You don't need to tell people. There's always going to be. Have you found this to be true, Sharona? There's always going to be somebody that's gonna just pour salt on your dream and your vision.
Yes. Yes. That is definitely true. Especially when
Hmm.
someone don't want to see you grow because they want you to be stuck where they're at.
Yeah, that's exactly
So
right. That's why it's important to have the right inner circle around you, the right amount of people around you who are speaking and have the same vision as you do, who celebrate your successes, and not try to be that crab that pulls you back down where they are.
yes, you got to surround yourself with people who are in a position where you're wanting to go.
Because then there's
Yes,
no threat.
exactly, and it's only motivation.
Yeah. Yeah. So give me an update. It's July 2023. Tell me what has happened. What's the manifestation that has been going on in your world?
Yes, so a few things that was like on the vision board that that has come to forth is in January when we last talked, I was only a temp at my job.
Mm.
And I became permanent almost like a month later. It was February 20th was my official start date, and it
Well,
was a
congratulations.
yes, yes,
You
thank you.
became permanent,
I
huh?
became permanent. I didn't got a raise already.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so a
Permanent
lot
job
has
with a
happened.
raise. I would see that as definitely progress, right?
Yes, of course, because the permanent position was already a big financial jump because I was temping for 6 months before they hired me permanent. And if anybody has ever tipped, you already know that you don't make any money with temping.
Right.
So that
Hmm.
was a big financial jump with going permanent. And then we just got raise because with a title change, pretty much, and it came with the raise.
Oh, that's
Um,
amazing, Sharona. I'm
yes,
happy for you.
yes, yes. So that was on my board. Getting better with basically becoming more active was on my board, and after switching career paths and just having a little bit more of a financial freedom, I was able to join back in the boot camp. I was in a boot camp a few years ago, and it's here in the DFW area. It's in the Addison area.
Mhm.
My trainer, her name is Thugafit on Instagram, and she has a boot camp for women. We all get together Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays for boot camp. So I've been doing that since April. It kind of slowed down because it's like 100 degrees outside because it's outside.
Mhm. Mhm.
But just becoming more active, just becoming more healthy overall.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah.
more active, more fit. So you joined the boot camp as part of the plan.
Yes. Yes. A part of the board.
Okay,
I
so that's
I have
Monday,
my
Tuesday,
vision.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I have my vision board right here in front of me, so I'm kind of like looking at it,
Oh, good,
going
good,
over it.
good. That's good. So have you seen some progress too with being more active?
Yes, I have seen part like energy wise.
Yeah.
Um, I've lost a few inches, but more so just like energy wise because like it was to the point where I was like battling like some blood pressure issues and like having like migraines and stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
would notice that like if I had a migraine at work, like and then after work I go to boot camp and I work out, like afterwards I just feel so much better overall.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. And just being active alone is good for our heart, especially
Yes.
when you're dealing with blood pressure.
Yes.
I mean, one, I mean, you try to keep off not having to take blood pressure medicine, but even if
Of
you do
course.
take blood pressure medicine, you still have to exercise and eat right and just be mindful
Yeah, because
of
the
it. So,
the goal is to come off. It's not to be on the medicine forever.
right, right, that
Hmm.
is the goal. And when you're doing those things like exercising and eating healthy, those are definitely things that can help get you
Hmm.
off of the medicine,
Yep.
you know.
Which I
So,
didn't want to go the medicine route, so I just tried to, I don't want to have to like daily take a medicine.
right,
I just want to,
right.
do the more natural route.
Right. And even for those who do take blood pressure medicine, and maybe the to break that down in smaller goals is
Hmm.
the ultimate goal is to get off the medicine, but a smaller goal would be change your dosage. If you
Oh
have a
yeah.
high dosage, making working harder to make sure your dosage goes down. And from your
Yeah.
dosage going down, it's possible to get off of the medicine. And
Exactly.
and and also eating healthy and cardio. I think
Hmm.
those are big things for
To
people
help.
who have to, yeah, deal with blood pressure.
Hmm.
That's exactly right. All right. So you also said you wanted to travel with your kids, and have you been doing any traveling?
No, we haven't done any traveling this year just yet. I really just feel that, just because it was a rough 6 months before going permanent. So just to get caught up in general. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
if right now I feel like I'm, getting back on track. Life is becoming easier. But
Right.
but there's definitely plans for next year for sure. This
Right.
this I'm using this year to rebuild.
All right. So this is the year 2023 is a year of rebuilding for you.
Yes. Yes.
All right. And I say you're doing a pretty good job at rebuilding
I am.
and
It's it's moving fast too.
yeah, being permanent and a raise and a job change, I mean a job title change, that's
Hmm.
all part of getting caught up and rebuilding.
It's all part of the plan, the
That's
path.
good.
Yeah.
So share with me and my listeners a couple of tips and steps that you took in order to stay focused to get some of the things completed on your list, on your vision board. Because I counted what, one, two, you got three, four things on your vision board.
Let's see. Traveling, money, exercising, and a man.
Okay, well, we still got that
We
potential
still.
husband out there.
He's somewhere. He's somewhere waiting.
Uh-huh,
um,
uh-huh.
what I would say. just to stay focused is you have to think about the bigger picture. There was times in those 6 months that it was really hard to stay on as a temp, honestly, because I just was always in the back of my mind. I can be like, I would think like I can go make more money doing dental, but dental was just something I did not want to do anymore. And I told myself like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to get stuck in this field. I feel like I've outgrown this field. So I just really had to really think about the bigger picture.
Okay.
um, um my kids was motivation as well, just because this job also relieve some not only financial freedom but just some personal time freedom as well, because I can work from home when need
Mm.
be. When the kids are on spring break, I can work from home, or when they are in the summertime, if I need to, I can work from home. The days that they're out of school, in general, we're pretty much off work. It's corporate America, so we have all those major holidays. So I just really had to just really think about the bigger picture and stay focused, stay grounded, stay humble. Because I mean,
Hmm.
I knew I was better than a temp. I knew that. I knew I could be doing bigger, but I had to be humbled in that time.
Yeah, because it's like starting at the bottom.
It really was. It's really, especially when you come from dental with being on the top. I was always in dental back home. I was the lead assistant. Coming
Hmm.
here, and then I kind of switched into a treatment plan, and I was like, you know, making good money doing treatment plans and stuff like that. But it just wasn't me anymore. So, but that was where I was comfortable at. So I just had to get comfortable being uncomfortable
Mm.
during this transition. That
Yeah.
and have faith.
Yes. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. That is life, Sharona.
Yes, it really is.
Because life is consistently changing.
Exactly. And change is uncomfortable. So,
Hmm. That's exactly right. It is.
hmm
I am so proud of you that you have, that's more than half your board, right?
it is. It is. Well, I think it's about 50, because I mean, we haven't traveled just yet, but that is coming.
That's
But
coming.
yeah, yeah, but it's headed in the right direction, and that's all that matters, as long as I'm just constantly moving. Oh, I also have that I wanted to, eventually, get a house, um,
Uh-huh.
which that's coming, whether it be me renting again or it be me buying a house, that is coming, because my family has moved down here, my mom and my sister and my niece.
Oh,
they
wow.
have
That's
they have
support too,
yes,
right?
yes, yes. So support with helping each other. Me and my sister was like, we can just, instead of both of us living separately, paying so much money in rent in these apartments, it's like we can just get a house and have space, have
Right.
privacy,
Hmm.
and just help each other that way. So it's coming.
That's amazing. And I hear that self-affirmation that you talked about back in January, how that self-talk out. That's crucial.
It is. It
That is
is.
definitely crucial in our life. We have to, I made a post not too long ago. I said sometimes we have to tell our life episodes and circumstances who's in charge.
No, yeah.
You
Yes.
have to
You
talk
have
back.
you have to be your
Okay.
biggest cheerleader. That's
Yes,
for sure.
that's exactly right. The biggest cheerleader.
Hmm
So, what else do you have in store? What would you like to accomplish, Sharona, in the next throughout the rest of the year?
so we're going into the second half of the year.
Mhm.
Um Something that I would like to accomplish is, I mean, honestly, I do want to get back into the dating scene. It's not really like that big and not really like a necessity, but I just really want to just get out the house more. I've kind of been like a homebody for a very long time, so I do kind of want to get back out here and start back dating. Um, I feel like I'm kind of at a place where I want to be.
Mhm.
So when you're not really comfortable or in a place where you need to be, you don't really want to, you don't have time for dating. Like, you don't want to put your energy into that. So now I feel like I can give someone, time and my energy and things like that. So that's kind of what I want to move towards. Of course, just the traveling, the to actually, even though I said I know, like, oh, we're gonna the plan we're gonna plan on traveling next year, I have to really just put those plans into action now. Set the dates, because I have
Hmm.
all this with this new job. I have all this vacation hours, and it's just like, what am I gonna do with them?
Yeah, isn't it amazing?
Yes, it really is. It's like I have to use them. I have to, just make the plans and just do it.
Yeah, because well, in some, I don't know if it's with your company, but some companies you can roll over as much as a week, and then
Hmm.
there's other companies where you if you don't use it, you lose it. So,
Yeah, yeah. We get to roll over 40 hours.
well, that's good. That's good. And
Hmm.
definitely, since you're in a better place, making the plans to travel is key
Hmm.
because we can work, 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 and not take the opportunity of all that working that we're doing. We work in order so we could play. That's my philosophy.
Yes,
I mean, I work so I can have fun to travel. So
exactly.
if all it takes is just sitting down to think about where do I want to go? Where do I want to take the kids?
Hmm.
Then the next thing is always going to require us to have some type of action.
Hmm. Yes.
You got to have an action. So the action for you, Sharona, would be let me just look. This weekend, I'm going to plan a vacation. I have vacation time,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Just
plan a
gotta do it.
vacation. You just got to do it. And amazingly, that's the one thing that gets us a lot, right? It's the
Hmm.
action because we
And that
get
is so true.
get distracted.
That is really true. Like the girls, aunt, she called me up, and I guess like Southwest had like this deal going on flights, and I was on there and I was looking at flights, and I was just like, I should just book us a flight right now. It was really affordable,
Hmm.
and I just didn't do it. I don't know why. I just didn't do it. I just got distracted. And I was like, well, no, I'm not gonna do it. I know. I got scared, I guess.
Why did you get scared?
I just started thinking like, oh, spend all this money on traveling when I can be using this money to do other things. And I don't know. You just start thinking about all the other things that's important, bills and all this other stuff,
Yeah.
and work and
Hmm.
things that just scare you. Life, pretty
Yeah, yeah.
much.
Life does, but like we just said, it's all regarding an action, a choice that we make.
Yeah,
Our life is the sum of our choices that we make.
yeah. And you just
Some
gotta make.
people work their whole lives and say, one day I'm going to retire, and then when I retire, then I'm going to travel and use all of my vacation time, and they never get there.
Exactly.
Somebody else uses all that vacation time they saved up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That is true.
yeah. So, the one thing is, I tell people quite often is the quickest way out of getting stuck or getting in this place of indecision and procrastination is action.
Mm-hmm.
Talk, don't tell, just like you said, you don't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That action, that quick action is how it works.
Yeah.
You book before you talk yourself out of it.
Yes.
You
Yes.
sign up for something before you talk yourself out of it.
And that's
Because
exactly what I did.
yeah, because once you do it, then I mean, like me, if once I sign up for something, I'm committed. I'm one of those loyal people. If I sign up for something, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability, and I want to do it
Hmm.
on top.
Yeah,
So
that's
I know
true.
for my thing, and I think you have to work your way around to finding out what is that thing for you.
Hmm.
Is it action, or is it somebody coming back around to you and say, "Girl, let's go on a trip" or something like that? I don't need anybody to talk me into going on a trip. I don't need that. I can talk the best of the people into a trip.
Yeah, I really wish that I could be like that. I don't. The last vacation that I took that was like personal was in 2020.
Mm.
I went
Yeah,
to
that's 3 years
Vegas.
ago, Sharona.
I know.
Yeah, yeah, honey.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just kind of been going back and forth to St. Louis, which is not really vacation because that's home.
Yeah. So, hey, why don't me and you make this deal? Because one of the things that I have on my vision board is I wanted to take me a trip by myself, just
Okay.
for me a trip.
Hmm.
Now, I just told you the type of person I am. I am the person where I'm just going to go do it.
Okay.
So, and most times, I have a couple of my friends who they love getting me in there, telling me what they want to do because they know I'm gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, you said you were gonna do it. I'm one to keep you accountable.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, do you want to go on vacation? That maybe that's the bigger question. Do you want to go on vacation?
I I do. I really do. And it's like I want to do so much. It's like I want to go on a vacation like by myself. I also want to
Yeah.
take my kids, somewhere because they deserve vacation too.
Hmm?
And this, you just kind of go back and forth with like who comes first?
Ah.
What comes
Oh,
first?
wait. Okay, so let's address that elephant in the room. Who comes first?
Who comes first? I honestly, me right now, I know the answer should be me, but I have a hard time like doing that because if I'm good, then they're good, right?
Yeah. And if you're not good, how are you gonna take them on
Yeah,
vacation?
yeah.
Because
I
Sharona, you know you worth it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So yeah,
I guess I get mother's guilt or something.
girl, no such thing. No such thing. And I got three girls.
Right.
No. Because as moms, we're nurturers, right? We
Mhm.
just we do girl not moms and women, right? We give so much to everybody else,
Mhm.
and we forget about ourselves.
Yeah.
And it seems like when we forget about ourselves, nobody else ain't taking care of us.
That's true.
I
That's
know,
true.
right? I know this to be true.
Mhm. Because if we don't do it, no one else will. That is true.
So you got and there will be a time when your husband comes along and your husband is going to be pro Sharona and he's going to make sure Sharona gets whatever she needs,
Right.
and he'll be your defense.
Yeah.
Um, so, but you make a choice. So me
Mhm.
and you both on air can make a choice. Say we're going on vacation and we're going. Now me, I'm going by myself. Now you can make a choice to say you go take your kids before the end of the
Yeah.
year, but no, but I'm going by myself somewhere by
That.
myself.
Yes. Yes.
We could do that
That
because I
sounds
can.
scary.
No,
Going by
why is
yourself?
that
No, not
scary?
me, but like you going by
Oh,
like for you going by
oh,
yourself.
no. Mm-mm. That doesn't
Mm.
seem scary to me.
Well, you travel a
Nah.
lot too, though. So.
Yeah. You know what? And see, I see you try to talk me like, oh, I kind of see why. No, it's just a choice.
Yeah.
Not scary to me.
Okay.
It
Okay.
might be scary to other people. It's not scary to me, no, because all I see is whatever I want to do,
True.
whatever I want to eat,
Move when you
whatever
want to
I
move.
want to wear. What right? Get up when I want to get up.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
sleep when I want to sleep. Uh, doesn't
That's
that
true.
sound good to you?
It sounds peaceful.
Right,
For sure.
right,
For sure. It sounds
right,
peaceful.
right. All right. So your tips you talked about is always think about the bigger picture, and your motivation is good to always have when you're thinking about that bigger picture is have some type of motivation, and your motivation right now is your kids and the flexibility that your new permanent job has given you to be able to work from home and have the holidays off. And just one important thing to me too that you mentioned is staying humbled and staying focused,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
And the thing you're looking forward to is getting back into the dating scene
Yes.
and a
Yes.
house.
That. out the house. And I've kind of, done things to kind of, put myself out there to, I go I go out a little bit more, not like just in general, just out the house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um whether it be to go eat by myself, because I do go eat by myself, or go
Mm-hmm.
to the movies by myself, or you know
That's
I
huge, Sharona. Do you know there's a lot of women that do not like going to eat by themselves? They think
oh,
that is the most frightening thing.
I like it.
Yeah, they it's I've run across some women where think that that's just like, no, why would I go eat by myself? I'll just take it to go.
Yeah, no, I
Say
do. I
no.
like eating by myself. Now, the one thing that I was given some advice to do was to like go like to like a lounge or like a bar or something by myself,
Mm-hmm.
because I
Mm-hmm.
guess they say men are a little bit more intimidated to walk up to women when they are with a group of friends
With the
or
group. Mm-hmm.
whatnot. But if you're like kind of sitting at the bar by yourself, and I'm just like, I don't know about
Mm.
that. I don't know about that.
Okay.
But I was just like, I'll just go out in the daytime by myself,
Well, that's
get
good.
dressed up when I go grocery shopping or something.
Uh-huh. 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 Well,
Little things like that.
I can tell you that works. I mean, I used to leave out of the house with just shorts and a t-shirt
Mhm.
and a baseball cap, and I promise you that would not have gotten my husband's attention.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
I started dressing, every time I left the house, I was dressed head to toe. I mean,
Mhm.
looking good. And
Yes.
because I was always mindful of the what I wanted to attract,
Mhm.
I dressed that part. So that's what you attract, of course.
Yes,
So
and that makes sense. But and I used that's how I sometimes I still do. But I was just so used to wearing scrubs, so I'm just comfortable all the time.
right.
So just
Hmm.
comfy clothes was just my thing, But now working in corporate America, you have to dress business casual. So I'm always Monday through Friday. I'm pretty much always dressed up. So
Well, that's good. All right. So it's July. So I'm going to talk to you again probably about the end of the year, December or next January. We're going to see what's going on in your life, Sharona.
oh, hopefully it's some very big changes for you
Well,
guys to.
I definitely believe that there are going to be some big changes. You've already made some great accomplishments so far, and it's July. So
Yes.
I am so proud of you and so happy for you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And
Anything else you want to? Uh-huh.
thank you for doing this and bringing me on to, out of this is out of my comfort zone with just, just speaking in general. So I do appreciate that, cuz once you say it out loud, the things you want to do, you kind of got to do it now.
That's exactly right. You know your air, and I'm gonna show this. It's gonna air, so
Yeah.
people gonna hear. Oh, I wonder. Is Sharona married now?
Right, right,
She got that house. I wonder what vacation she done been on. Cause
yeah.
I'm gonna ask those questions again, and it
Now I
helps
want
for
to
accountability. Well,
exactly. I want to come back. No, I didn't go nowhere. No, I'm still in my same apartment. No.
I'll be like, girl, no, no, no. We're gonna have to do another vision board. Let's get it going. So, does that vision doing a vision board does that help you?
I would say yes. I haven't done a vision board in a while, so this was actually like the first time that I've done it in a few years. I went to a few vision boards back home. I mean vision board parties back home, like for
Mm-hmm.
the new year. But this is one that I actually put thought into and really put down things that I actually really wanted and things
Oh,
that
that's
were
great.
obtainable. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So that
That's
was the first
great.
one.
That's so great. Well, Sharona, thank you so much for being on the show. Much success, much love goes to you, and I am expecting for you, if not married, but meet that special one who's
Yes.
only for Sharona
Only
and you're
for
only
me.
for him.
It's made just for me.
Yeah, I believe that. I really do. I believe that. I think people are made specifically for certain mates. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
definitely believe that. Well, thank you so much, Sharona.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Amazing. All right, that's all we have for today. Join me next time on Unfiltered Hummingbird. I am your host, Camellia. Until then, have a blessed day.